The air crackled with anticipation as Miller crested the dune and spotted drop pod 3, a hive of activity centered around it. He quickened his pace, eager to reunite with his team. As he neared, the source of the commotion became clear. A drop shipment had arrived. "Miller, perfect timing," Ben yelled, gesturing toward a stack of crates. "We've got a supply shipment. Energy cells, metal plates, a smelter, air filters, and rations. Everyone ready for work." Jian, kneeling beside the crates, meticulously unpacking the energy cells, chimed in. "And power converters. Enough for the air scrubbers and life support systems. We won't have to deal with stale air any longer." Jax, already unloading the smelter, grinned, his face smudged with dirt. "Yeah, we can finally start producing our own materials. And those food rations will be a lifesaver." Miller's gaze swept over the scene, his spirits lifting as he absorbed the sight of the supplies. "Excellent. What do you need me to do?" "You can help us with the habitat construction," Jian said. Ben stepped forward, pointing toward the dismantled drop pod. "The plan is to recycle the pod, deconstruct it, salvage as much material as possible, and use the metal plates to build a 60-foot by 60-foot habitat. We will be using the metal plates and pieces of the drop pod. We have the framework mostly mapped out, but we need to work on the walls, ceilings, and doors." Miller nodded, focusing on the task at hand. "Sounds like a plan. Let's get started." As the others began unpacking and organizing the new supplies, Miller and Ben began to work together, carefully dismantling sections of the original drop pod. They worked with a precise rhythm, each member knowing their role, maximizing every piece they could salvage. The hours melted away as they worked, the hum of machinery blending with the sounds of their efforts. They erected the support beams, using parts of the drop pod, laid down floor panels and attached metal plates, and began constructing the walls, forming the outer structure of their new home. Marcus drafted specific designs for the living area and sleep space, ensuring their plans were comprehensive and practical. Jax meticulously coordinated the installation of the air filtration systems, checking for alignment and efficiency. By the time the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, the skeleton of the habitat was nearly complete. The team gathered around the structure, a mix of exhaustion and satisfaction etched on their faces. "We've got the frame up and reinforced with metal plates and parts of the drop pod," Ben announced, wiping the sweat from his brow. "Now we need to start applying more panels and sealing this thing up tight." "Exactly. With the smelter now operational, we're well on our way to making this place habitable," Jax added, inspecting the setup with a proud grin. Miller smiled, surveying the structure that stood as a testament to their hard work. "Let's finish this building. Then we can finally get some rest and make the best of what we have here." As they turned to the final steps, the warm glow from their headlamps illuminated their determination, casting flickering shadows around them. Together, they were not just reconstructing, they were building a future. In that harsh alien landscape, their new habitat emerged as a symbol of hope and resilience, a place they could finally call home.